Welcome to the Refine and Shine, the podcast dedicated to mastering the art of continuous improvement and optimizing every aspect of your life. I'm Angelina Rivera, your host, and together we'll uncover the secrets to refining our lives, our habits, and our processes to unlock our inner brilliance. Join us on Refine and Shine, where we'll delve deep into achieving more in life without the burnout and without all the stress. This podcast is your platform for a more fulfilling life through continuous improvement and personal growth. In each episode, I and a diverse array of guests discuss practical strategies for up-leveling every aspect of your life. From developing good habits and organizing your space to refining your mindset and personal goals, we're going to explore it all. Our guests share personal stories about the systems they've developed or systems they've used and the tweaks they've made in their lives when refinement was needed, allowing them to truly shine. Listen to Refine and Shine to learn how you can implement continuous improvement techniques in your daily routine, develop and maintain healthy habits that lead to success and satisfaction, organize your life to reduce the stress and increase your productivity, foster a growth mindset that propels you to new heights. My mission is to inspire you to take bold action, make positive changes, and become the best version of yourself. Whether you're aiming to elevate your career, nurture meaningful relationships, or enhance your overall well-being, Refine and Shine is your guiding light. With over 25 years of experience in continuous improvement, I help businesses streamline their processes, establish efficient work areas, and implement standard work protocols. I have trained over 600 individuals and teams in process improvement, optimizing workflows, and enhancing overall operational efficiency. Tune in every week as we embark on an enlightening journey, exploring paths to refinement and illuminating the way to shine in every area of our lives. Subscribe now and join us on this journey to polish your life and let your best self shine through. Thank you for joining us on Refine and Shine. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Refine and Shine podcast. This is going to be one of those solo episodes, and I'm so excited just to sit with you and just talk to you for a bit. So yesterday was my birthday, but actually by the time this podcast airs, it'll be like a few days ago. And last week, I had the opportunity to give a speech. And this speech just kind of had me sitting in reflection. Not a loud reflection, not a dramatic reflection, but just a quiet peacefulness, so to speak. And I have been spending a lot of time thinking about who I was the day I was born and who I am now. And of course, we've all been there, right? We're all totally different people from the day that we were born to what we are now. But I'm thinking what I'm talking to you more is about the beliefs. Thinking about the beliefs I carried, the boundaries I built, and the stories that I accepted as truth. And realizing some of the things that I perceived about myself were just never actually true. You see, looking back, I was born in the projects. The projects are an area of very low-income housing that most people don't even drive by. They try to avoid the area altogether because it's just a very low-income housing. And when I say I was born in the projects, I was literally born in the projects. I was born at home. Unexpected. I made the headline of the local newspaper, which said Saturday Night Live. You know, a rare birth of, delivering a child a block and a half away from the hospital. Very rare. So I made headlines, so to speak. And statistically speaking, the odds were not in my favor. You see, about 40 to 45% of children that are born in the bottom 20% of income earners remain there as adults. So here I am, gonna projected to always be a low income earner. And only about 7 to 10% move from the bottom to the top. And then let's talk about teen pregnancy. That also carries statistics. Higher dropout rates, lower lifetime earnings, greater financial hardships. And if you've heard me share my story numerous times, I became pregnant at 19. So on paper, there were many reasons that could have made my life plateau, right? Many reasons. And there were seasons when life was truly hard. This past year was one of my hardest years. Life does get hard. And there were moments where I didn't even know how things would work out. Moments where I questioned whether I could carry everything all the burdens that I was carrying, but I kept moving forward. Not perfectly, not without tears. I've cried a lot, and not without fear, but forward. And when I reflect now, what stands out the most just isn't what I have accomplished, it's who I've become. Because the biggest shift wasn't financial, it wasn't even professional, it was my spiritual beliefs. You see, the truth has anchored me. For years, I lived like I had to prove something. I had to be the perfect student. I had to get the perfect grades. I had to win first place, in the science fair. I had to do all these things just to get some type of validation. Prove that I could make it in the world. Prove that I was capable. Prove that I deserved more than where I started. But you want to know the deeper truth? I'm a child of God. And that identity changes everything. In fact, Acts 20:24 says, "My only aim is to finish the race and complete the task that the Lord Jesus has given me." Now, it's not to prove my worth. It's not to outperform everyone, not to exhaust myself earning validation. Just finish the race. Complete the assignment that God has given me. This verse has been sitting so deeply with me. As I mentioned, I spoke last week at a summit, and my title of my speech was "Your Beginning is Not Your Boundary." And as I was writing this speech, and I had started writing it in December, and I was writing and reflecting and writing and reflecting and changing it and all these things, I just kept feeling like, what is the verse? I wanted to put a spiritual verse in there. I wanted to have a Bible verse. And would you not believe, because God has just this crazy way of doing things, the verse of the day before my speech, was Acts 20:24. And it just stopped me in my tracks. And so I had to weave it into my speech. And as I've been sitting here for about 5 days now, reflecting on this verse, I'm like, gosh, this is so true. Like, yes, we always want to have all of these things, possessions, all these materialistic things that we want to, buy and prove who we are and all these things. But those are just materialistic things. They don't prove who we are and what we are worth. And God has given each of us an assignment. And out of that assignment, we just have to finish the race and finish that assignment that He has given us. It's not about what we can buy. It's not about what we can prove or any of those things. It's just finishing the assignment that God has given us. Because when you know who you are, you stop living from fear. You start living from identity. And identity creates alignment. And everyone, alignment is my word for 2026. And so I think it's really important. And so as I've been doing this, and like I said, I've been doing a lot of reflection because reflection matters. Reflection is so powerful because sometimes we don't even realize that quiet beliefs we've been living from, they can make us crazy. They can hurt us. They can just tear us apart, these quiet beliefs. But beliefs that we've had about, where we started or what we deserve or what's realistic or what's possible. And that's actually why I created a free reflection guide. It's just a simple handout that I wanted for you. It's simple, it's intentional, and it's designed to help you pause and ask yourself, what story have I been living inside? What belief did I adopt that may not be true? What would change if I just released it, if I just let it go? And so if this episode is stirring something in you, I want you to download this free guide. You'll find the link in the show notes. And I just want to say, it's just a space for clarity, not pressure, not performance, just awareness. Because when we have awareness, it is where transformation begins. And so let's talk again about alignment, because alignment, like I said, is my word of the year. And one of the clearest indicators of alignment is time. You all have heard me talk about time. I am a time management coach, and I truly believe that time is so important. Where your time goes reveals what you believe about yourself. If you believe you're behind, you rush. If you believe you're not enough, you overwork. If you believe you must prove your worth, you're going to burn out. And I know what that feels like, to constantly be on the go, right? And in the end, you feel like nothing meaningful has happened and you're not moving forward. You've spent all day focusing and working and being busy and all these things, and you feel like you haven't accomplished anything. You have these great big dreams, but you have no clarity. You have goals, but you don't have any structure. You don't even realize how to map it out. You have vision, but you don't have any focus. And this is no shame. I've been there before. And using the tools and all the research and all the studies that I have done and the work that I've performed and the schooling and all of these things that I have done is why I've created the Unlock Your Time Potential. And so I have an invitation for you. If you've been listening to the last few episodes of the podcast, I've been talking about this program. I've had a little short commercial in there, and I just wanted to spend some time talking to you a little bit more about it. You see, enrollment is open right now, and we begin in March. And in honor of my birthday month, the month of February, this program is 80% off right now. And that's all tiers. I have 3 tier levels. I have standard, I have VIP, and I have premium. And each of these programs, you can choose any one that you want. They're all 80% off. All it starts is with a $100 deposit. And I have flexible payment plans that are available. This program is for the person who feels overwhelmed by their schedule, has big dreams but struggles with execution, is busy but not fulfilled, needs accountability and focus. And inside the program, I will help you create clarity. We'll prioritize what matters. We'll build systems. We'll eliminate burnout. We're going to protect your energy and steward your time intentionally. We are going to look at where you spend your time at. No shame, because when we look at where you spend your time at, it helps bring awareness. And when you have awareness, you can get clarity and you can structure your life to make the time for the things that you want, those visions that you have, those dreams that you have. And we will work to get clarity. We will work on prioritization. We will work on so many things together. Because I'm telling you, friends, time is precious. You cannot bank it. You cannot rewind time, but you can steward it well. So you can book a free discovery call through my website and see if you would be a great fit for this. You can also take a quiz. It's also on my website to determine what tier will fit you best. All of those links will be available in the show notes. And so as I close with you, I just want to say, when I look back at the little girl born in the projects, or the 19-year-old girl navigating pregnancy, or the woman walking through hard seasons, I don't just see statistics. I see grace, I see resilience, and I see identity. And I see proof that your beginning does not get to decide your ending. So if you need a place to start reflecting, download the reflection guide. If you need structure and accountability, join my Unlock Your Time Potential program. But most importantly, remember this. You are not defined by statistics. You are not defined by your struggles. You are defined by who you belong to. And when you live from that place, that you are a child of God, everything changes. So I just want to say thank you for reflecting with me. Thank you for shining. Thank you for refining, and thank you for shining. Remember, you are made for great things. And you have all been given a divine assignment. And our goal is just to finish the race and complete the assignment. So thank you all for listening to me on the solo podcast. Thank you for the reflection time. And, for all of you who reached out to me, who follow me on social media, thank you for the birthday messages. I truly, truly appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of Refine and Shine. We hope you find valuable insights and inspiration to fill your journey of continuous improvement. Remember, the key to success lies in refining your processes and letting your inner brilliance shine. If you've enjoyed this episode, be sure to subscribe to the podcast and leave a review. Your feedback is greatly appreciated and helps us reach more listeners like you who are eager to refine and shine in all areas of life. Stay connected with us on social media for updates and additional resources and behind-the-scenes content. We love hearing from our listeners, so feel free to reach out with any suggestions, questions, or success stories you'd like to share. As we wrap up, remember that the power to transform your life lies within you. Keep striving for growth, embracing change, and seeking opportunities to refine your skills. Together, let's continue to shine bright and make a positive impact in the world. Until next time, keep refining and keep shining.